A place you should visit at least once in Japan, Komeda's Coffee. Less a cafe, more a private lounge at a fine Japanese hotel. Welcome to Japan. I'm your Japan Concierge. Today, I'd like to introduce one of the most unexpectedly delightful places many visitors discover during their stay in Japan, a special lounge unlike any other. Its name is Komeda's Coffee. If you've already arrived in Japan, perhaps you've enjoyed sushi. Maybe you've sampled ramen. You may have visited beautiful shrines and temples as well. Wonderful. But today, we are not talking about famous tourist attractions. Instead, we are visiting a curious place where Japanese people seem to gather almost instinctively whenever they have a day off. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary cafe. But rest assured, if it were merely a cafe, it would never have earned such enduring affection across the country. Komeda may look like a coffee shop, but in reality, it is something rather unique. First-time international visitors often find themselves asking, what exactly is this place? Why does everyone seem so relaxed? And why is the food so enormous? Today, allow me to guide you through the charm of Komeda's Coffee. By the end of this video, you may find yourself searching for the nearest location on Google Maps. Chapter 1. The curious feeling you notice the moment you walk in. Japan offers countless cafes. Stylish cafes, trendy cafes, Instagram-worthy cafes. Komeda, however, feels different. The moment you open the door, one thing becomes immediately apparent. It is quiet. Remarkably quiet, not the uncomfortable kind of silence, rather the sort that instantly puts you at ease. If one had to describe it, perhaps it feels like the home of your wealthy friend's grandfather. An unusual comparison, certainly, but surprisingly accurate. The sofas are spacious. The tables are generously sized. The seating areas are comfortably spread apart. Before you've ever ordered anything, the atmosphere somehow makes you think, I could spend my retirement here. For travelers exhausted from a day of sightseeing, the space feels almost like a hotel lounge. In fact, many Japanese customers spend hours here, and no one rushes them. For any visitors from abroad, this is yet another delightful surprise about Japanese culture. Chapter 2. Komeda's greatest mystery, the reverse scam. You take your seat and open the menu. Everything appears perfectly normal. This is where most people lower their guard. A few minutes later, the food arrives, and suddenly your brain says, "Excuse me? Isn't this larger than a photo?" Welcome to Komeda's famous phenomenon, the reverse scam. At most restaurants, menu photos tend to look better than reality. At Komeda, the opposite is true. The actual food often appears dramatically larger than expected. You glance at the menu and think, that looks like a reasonable portion. Then moments later, a dish arrives that seems more appropriate for an entire family. Many international visitors laugh at the first time this happens. Then they immediately reach for their phones. Because without photographic evidence, nobody back home will believe them. The katsu sandwich, more architecture than sandwich. Everyone asks the same question upon seeing it. How many people is this for? The answer is surprisingly simple. 1. Even Japanese customers are often impressed. A thick cutlet, pillowy soft bread, a generous amount of sauce, and a level of thickness that challenges the laws of human anatomy. Before taking the first bite, many people instinctively begin planning their strategy. This is not a snack, it is an undertaking. The shrimp cutlet sandwich deserves equal prize. Plump shrimp, perfectly crisp coating, special sauce, and naturally a truly impressive size. Why are they so large? That remains one of Komeda's enduring mysteries. Pizza toast, a culinary puzzle. The name is simple, pizza toast. The reality is harder to explain. Thick-cut toast, an abundance of melted cheese, vegetables, sauce, layer upon layer of delicious ingredients. At some point, everyone asks, is this pizza? Or is this toast? No one seems entirely certain. Fortunately, the answer doesn't matter, because it is delicious. And once you start eating, such philosophical questions quickly fade away. Chapter 3. Shiro-Noir, a delightfully dangerous temptation. No discussion of Komeda would be complete without mentioning its most famous creation, Shiro-Noir. Many international visitors react with immediate confusion. Is this ice cream on top of bread? Yes, exactly. Warm Danish pastry, cold soft-serve ice cream, finished with sweet syrup. Warm, cold, sweet, crisp, soft. The senses become slightly confused, and that is precisely the charm. As for the calories, perhaps it is best not to discuss them. Japan is known for its culture of reading the room. When faced with a Shiro-Noir, even calories seem polite enough to disappear from sight. One bite is all it takes to understand why it has remained beloved for generations. And then every traveler's favorite phrase inevitably appears, I'm on vacation. A magical expression understood in every language. Chapter 4. Arrive in the morning and the food appears almost like magic. One of Komeda's most surprising services often leaves international visitors bewildered. It's called morning service. If you visit before 11 a.m., something curious happens. You order a drink, then the staff asks, which toast would you like? Most first-time visitors assume there must be an additional charge. Then the bill arrives, and they discover it's complimentary. Order a coffee, receive toast. Many visitors wear an expression that seems to say, is this some special benefit from the hotel? It is not. This tradition originates from the café culture of Nagoya, and Komeda continues to preserve it proudly to this day. Chapter 5. The people who gather at Komeda. The appeal of Komeda extends far beyond the food. It lies in the people who fill its seats. In the morning, retirees reading newspapers. At lunchtime, office workers taking a break. In the afternoon, friends enjoying conversation. In the evening, students studying. Later at night, couples relaxing together. In other words, Komeda is everyday Japan. If you truly wish to understand Japanese life, sightseeing alone is not enough. Sit in Komeda for 30 minutes. Observe quietly. Little by little, you'll begin to see what ordinary daily life in Japan really looks like. Chapter 6. Why do Japanese people love Komeda so much? There are countless places to drink coffee, countless places to enjoy dessert. Yet Komeda remains deeply beloved. Why? The answer is simple. Comfort. Japanese people work hard. They attend school. They commute on crowded trains. They live by schedules. They move from one obligation to the next. But somehow, the moment they step into Komeda, time begins to move differently. There is no need to hurry, no pressure to leave quickly, no expectation that you continue ordering. You can simply sit and stay. Sometimes, that simple luxury feels surprisingly rare in the modern world. Final thoughts. Today, we explored what might best be described as a special lounge hidden within everyday Japan. Komeda's coffee. It may never appear on the cover of the travel guide, yet it is one of the places Japanese people genuinely love. There is nothing flashy about it. Instead, it offers large sofas, generous meals, and perhaps most importantly, a generous sense of comfort. By the time you leave, you may find yourself thinking, perhaps I'll come back tomorrow morning. Before we finish, your concierge has one final piece of advice. Please arrive hungry, much hungrier than you think necessary. Komeda occasionally seems to overestimate the capacity of the human stomach. Until next time, enjoy discovering the side of Japan that exists beyond the famous landmarks. The Japan that locals experience every day. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this guide, please consider subscribing and leave a like. And as always, we look forward to welcoming you again on your next journey through Japan.